What it do, YouTube, man? It's your boy Juju. Welcome back to the final two stories of the elementary stories book, man. After these stories, we're gonna be moving on to the middle school stories, man. But right now, just go ahead and relax, man. I know y'all in there chilling. Enjoy these stories, man. Enjoy these. Let's get it. So before we get into the stories, man, I just want to say appreciate y'all for making it this far, man. If you made it to this video, man, I just want to say give yourself a thumbs up, man. A high five. A pat on the back. Matter of fact, give yourself a round of applause, man. Yeah, my bad. I don't know what happened right there. I wasn't talking about that kind of round of applause, man. Give yourself a real round of applause, man. You done made it this far, dog. You done made it this far. You got these last two stories left. And then we moving on, man. Moving on to the other stories, dog. Just give yourself a big round of applause, man. I appreciate you for sticking through, man. Sticking with me. So look, these final two stories, man, it's gonna be about my 6th grade year in elementary school, man. So one of them is just gonna be about, the final hoorah, man. Had a little 6th grade graduation party with all my friends for my birthday, whatnot. And then the other story is gonna be something a little more crazy, man. It's gonna be about my first time I ever got catfished, man. I got catfished in 6th grade, y'all. Shit crazy out here, man. Shit crazy. So I'm gonna tell y'all about the party first because the party kind of led up into me being catfished. So we gonna talk about the party first, man. Alright, so boom, man. We are in 6th grade, like I said. It's like end of the year. It's like December, you know what I'm saying? Getting everybody together, inviting everybody to this party, man. It's no main people to the story until I start getting towards the part that leads up into the whole catfish story. So right now, everybody don't got nicknames. There was too many people there. I'm not giving everybody nicknames. The main person that's gonna have a nickname is the person who kinda was there when I got catfish, because it was kinda their fault. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna call them Harley Quinn. I'm gonna call them Harley Quinn for story purposes, dog. Because that's who they was, a straight supervillain in this story. So so for story purposes, they gonna be Harley Quinn, dog. So party come, man. Like I said, I'm inviting everybody. It was a young nigga birthday, man. Shout out to me. I was getting old, dog. So invite everybody to this little party at my house or whatever. Everybody show up. Everybody that I invited showed up. All the homies was there, man. We was in there deep. It was like a little sleepover kind of thing. Y'all know when we was young, you could have sleepovers. You know what I'm saying? Now you old, you don't call them sleepovers no more. You know what I'm saying? That's weird now. You just say you going over somebody's house. You feel me? You don't call it sleepovers no more. When you was young, you just like, I'm going to a sleepover, nigga. It sounded cool. You say you going to a sleepover now, they probably gonna give you life. They gonna give you life, nigga. You going to jail if you say you going to a sleepover. But like I said, at this sleepover, you know what I'm saying? All the homies there. I done invited a couple of girls that was at the school. All the homies. We had this little sleepover for my birthday or whatever, man. This is like, I can't even remember the year, dog. I'm old now, and I'm old, dog. But like I said, it was 6th grade. So, having a little sleepover, man. Everybody over there. We got games lined up. We got like Uno, stuff like that. But, y'all know me, man. I'm a gamer. So, I wasn't playing no Uno, dog. Me and all the homies, we was on the PlayStation 2, dog. We was on the PlayStation 2. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what games we was playing, bro. We played Sonic Riders. You don't know about Sonic Riders, dog? That's one of the greatest games ever made, dog. We played Sonic Riders, and we played Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. That's what we was in the crib playing, dog. The girls, they was playing Uno, chilling, telling all their stories and whatnot. The boys, we was on the PlayStation, dog. We was playing Dragon Ball Z and Sonic Riders, bro. We was giving out hands. We was in there fighting on Budokai Tenkaichi 2, bro. That's what we was in there doing the whole night. But there was a point where all of us went outside, and it was snowing at this time of the year. It was snowing. We all went outside, and let me tell y'all what we did. We had the greatest competition ever. We took all the girls that was at the party, all the boys. We had a snowman building competition to see who could build the best snowman. That was probably the most fun I ever had as a kid, dog. We was outside just chilling, making a snowman in the yard. So we had like little carrots and stuff that we had in the house that my mother bought us, man. Shout out to Mom Dukes. She put the whole party together, you know what I'm saying? She was planning everything. So we was outside building these snowmen, y'all. And this is This is when things start leading up to me getting catfish, dog. So Harley Quinn, like I said, Harley Quinn was there. Harley Quinn was cool. You know, that was my friend. That was my friend, man. And Harley Quinn was friends with my ex, dog. So, god damn it. Harley Quinn was friends with my ex, man. So, Harley Quinn was there. I ain't gonna lie, I did like Harley Quinn at the time, but Harley Quinn had a dude, so I couldn't talk to Harley Quinn. So she was like, she had a friend. So I was like, all right, cool. A friend wasn't over her house yet, but she had a friend. She said she was gonna be there in a couple weeks. I was like, cool. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna see what's up. I didn't know what the friend looked like, but I'm like, this is my mindset back then. I don't think like this now. I was like, if she friends with her and she gotta look good, you know what I'm saying? That was my mindset back then. I was just like, well, if they friends, then you know. I didn't know at the time that I was setting myself up, bro. So, anyways, back to the party, man. We come back in the house from building the snowman and me talking to Harley Quinn and whatnot about this friend that she had after we done had this damn snowman building competition. We done ordered carry out. We done got some good eats, dog. We got the wings. We got fries. Got all that good stuff, man. The chicken and broccoli. All that good stuff, man. We got everything in there. We eating good. Mom Dukes done ordered the food, man. We in there getting us some good eats on, dog. So, after we done ate and all the homies, we done finally got off the game, bruh. We all winding down to go to sleep. So, everybody done fell asleep on me. I was the only one still up. So, y'all know what I did? I hopped right back on the damn game, man. I hopped right back on the game. I was back on Budokai 2, bruh. I fucked up. I shouldn't have got back on that game. And let me tell y'all why. Because on Budokai 2, I was in the middle of the story mode. So, when I got back on the game, I went back to playing story mode. And I'm going to tell y'all exactly what fight I was at. And if you play Budokai 2, bruh, then you know this fight is hell, bro. This is the worst fight on that game. It's the worst fight on any of the old Dragon Ball Z games, bro. I was fighting Kid Buu, dog. And that was why I fucked up. I should have went to sleep. I've ruined my night. I've ruined my whole fucking night, bro. Fighting fucking Kid Buu. I ruined my night, dog. That nigga put straight hands and feet on me, bro. I was in there shedding tears from getting whooped so bad, y'all. I want y'all to know I was literally in there crying, dog. I was crying. Like, tears were rolling down my face. My aunt came in the room while I was playing the game. And the only thing she asked me was, am I okay? And I said no. And she asked me why. And then she seen what I was playing. And then she just told me go to bed. She told me go ahead and wrap it up, bruh. Kid Buu was beating the dog shit out of me, y'all. Like, I ain't never been that embarrassed playing the game, though. Like, usually when you learn in the game, you know, it's like, all right, cool. I don't know how to play it yet. But that game, bro, that game wasn't forgiving. If you ain't know how to play, that was on you. You had to figure it out. Kid Buu beat the shit out of me, bro. He was doing me like he was doing Krillin and them, bro. Like, that shit was crazy. I didn't know what to do. That's all I was doing was crying. I was crying. After that, I went to sleep, and I was mad. I ruined my whole night. But, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You wake up the next morning after, you know, the night before. Everything was cool aside from that ass whooping that got put on me, you know. Everything else was cool. I had a nice little time with all my friends and whatnot. Had us a great party, great get together. Wake up the next morning, we got some good breakfast, you know, the Eggos, some maple sausage, some eggs, you know, all the good shit that you want to eat, you know. So eating us a nice little good breakfast, and everybody's starting to get ready to go home, you know, prepare for their middle school endeavors and whatnot. Once, you know, we done wrapped up everything else, because we didn't really have no work heading into, like, the end of the year, summer, all that good stuff. We didn't have no work, so we just preparing to wrap up, basically. So, we, god damn it. This is where the story get real, though. So, y'all remember I was telling y'all, right? Harley Quinn had a friend. Cool. Harley Quinn goes back home. Couple weeks pass. Me and her friend start talking. We start talking. Harley Quinn got my number. Talking to Harley Quinn friend. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, me and her, we talking, having a good conversation. She real chill. So it get towards like a couple months later. Like I said, me and her been talking for a minute. I have never seen her before. We just was talking. We wasn't dating or nothing yet. So it get like around like a couple months later. I'ma say like maybe like around April, May, right? This is where the second story come in. You know, the first story was just, it was lining up to this story, honestly. But getting around like April, May, I decide finally, I'm like, well, damn, I ain't never seen you. So like, when we gonna see each other? Harley Quinn says, yeah, she over my house. Bet. So now, this is where the other people come in. So I'm gonna call my boy for story purposes. He gonna be Chris Brown. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna sound wild. He was a handsome nigga. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. He had all the girls when we was in elementary school. This is Chris Brown, though. He's a handsome nigga, man. So Chris Brown was, he had everything lined up, dog. But he was talking to this girl that Harley Quinn knew. And then Harley Quinn was over that girl's house with her friend, right? The one that I was talking to this whole time. So boom. We all like, all right, we gonna go over there. So me and Chris Brown, we go get our other boy for story purposes. He just gonna be Bernard. I don't know why I just feel like calling him Bernard. That's not his name at all, but he's gonna be Bernard. His name is nowhere near that. But we go get Bernard. Me, Chris Brown, and Bernard, we all leave from my house. And we start going towards their house. Cause it's like a walk, honestly. It was probably like a 10-minute walk from where I live. So boom. We all get together. We start walking towards their house. So we on the phone with them as we walking there. So while we on the phone with them and telling them we on the way there, Harley Quinn's friend says, no, tell them don't come. So we like, maybe she just nervous. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she just nervous. She don't really, want to see us. She don't want to see us. She don't want to talk to us. We like, cool. But I'm like, at the same time, we've been talking this whole time. So I got to see you at some point. Like, I'm not just going to keep talking to you and I don't know what you look like. So we like, nah, we still going to go. So we all go walk to like this little 7-Eleven. We get us some little snacks and stuff. Because we like, we going to go over there. We're not going over there with nothing. We going to go over there, chill. Have us some snacks, talk to them, whatever, kick it, and then go back in the house eventually once it start getting dark and whatnot. So we leave the 7-Eleven, we start walking towards their house, and this is, I didn't even tell y'all the other parts, but I didn't really get like a description of what she looked like, but she did have a nice voice, so I'm not gonna lie, I just assumed from the voice, you know what I'm saying, I was like, she probably bad. Y'all, when we got to Chris Brown, the girl he knew house with Harley Quinn and her friend was, man, I had got up there and I was about to come up the steps because they had like this long ass staircase to get to like their front door. So I was about to go up the steps and I had seen somebody pop out and I was just like, who is that? I had never seen them in the neighborhood before. So I was like, who is this? Who is this person? And then that's when I heard the voice and everything registered, dog. Everything registered. I was like, bro, I was talking to them this whole time. And I never knew what they looked like. And when I got up there, I was highly disappointed. I was highly disappointed, y'all. I know that sounds fucked up to say, but I was highly disappointed, man. Like, just imagine, right? Like, you hear somebody's voice and you got all these expectations, dog. Like, you building your hopes. You like, damn, she probably about to be fine. And then you get out there, man, and she look like your brother. Nah, let me stop. That's crazy. But nah, you get out there, bruh, and like everything that you thought of just get shot down, bro. Like, I'm talking about like everything that I was thinking of, bro, didn't look nothing like that. And honestly, that's my fault. That's my fault. You know what I'm saying? But I'm one of them people, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say, looks don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because looks do matter to me. Looks matter. To some extent, looks matter, bro. Y'all not about to sit here and tell me looks don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you see on the person. You don't know nothing about their personality half of the time. The first thing you gonna see is their face, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll talk to them. They attractive. Then you gonna learn about the personality. Even though in this case, it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It was personality first and then the looks. You feel me? But once I seen the looks, I realized this was not where I wanted to be, man. I hit the eject button. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I hit the eject button. So like the moment I seen what they look like, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I hit the eject button, man. I seen them and I said, "This who I was talking to the whole time." And then Harley Quinn just laughed. She didn't say nothing. She laughed. Like this was her plan all along. You know what I'm saying? Like she knew her friend looked like this. Like I feel like 9 is just wild the way I'm saying it. But y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. She knew this whole time that I wasn't gonna find her friend attractive, dog. I just feel like she knew because she laughed. And I just walked off, bro. Like I just left. I was like, nah. And they were just like, nah, come on, come up here, come up here. I'm like, nah. I left. You know what I'm saying? I walked back home. Me and Bernard, we left. Chris Brown, he stayed up there because, like I said, this was his girlfriend's house. So when we got over there, Chris Brown stayed. He went up there to chill with his girl. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, I'm going to chill with them. All right, cool. I went home. You know what I'm saying? Me and Bernard, we left. I was gone, bro. I said, I'm not doing this to myself. You know what I'm saying? This is not where I'm trying to be at. I don't want no parts no more. Best believe that phone rang. Number was blocked. I deleted the number, bro. I don't even know no more. Didn't have nothing to do with me. Now, fast forward. After that whole thing happened, bro, and I blocked them, dog. Like a couple weeks later, in the middle of the summer, me, Bernard's sister, and Bernard's brother, we went to a go-go party, man. Now, this is fun. This is a fun night. You know what I'm saying? This is a fun night. This is after I got catfish. A couple weeks later, you know what I'm saying? After I got catfish, we went to this party, right? And guess who I see there, man? God damn it. Guess who I see there, y'all? After this shit done happened, I see the same person just catfish me. Well, I can't really say they catfish me. Damn, I just didn't know what they look like. I didn't know what they look like, damn it. Can I really say I got catfished? I don't know, but I know what they look like, man. But I see them there. And I act like I ain't know them, bro. I just kept moving. I act like I didn't know who they were. I've never seen you before. A day in my life. Ever. I've never seen you. I don't know who you are. I hope you have a great night. I hope you enjoy yourself. But I act like I never seen them. Y'all, I swear I was gone. I was with Bernard. We was with the gang. We all was just like, hey, I don't know them. I just kept moving. You know what I'm saying? We got in there. Had us a great little time. You know what I'm saying? I was in there dancing. This is when I actually like going to parties and being outside. Now I'm like, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? People too crazy, bro. I be in the house now. I'm an introvert for real. So I was actually just out there just because they wanted me to go, if I'm going to be honest, because I really wasn't about to go. But, you know what I'm saying? That was when I was actually willing to go sometimes. Now, like I said, people just crazy, bro. I'm good. But I was at the party having a nice little time, man. Dancing, having a good time. And then I left. I'm not going to lie to you. I tapped out. I said, I'm going home, man. But on my way out, man, it was some drunk individuals. I don't know how old this person was at the time, but when I was leaving, I don't know how old they were. They probably wasn't like no adult, but they was at least a teenager. I did get some digits. Your boy got some digits when I was on the way out of there, man. And I still to this day don't know what the fuck happened with that person. Not gonna lie to you, I don't even know if we continued that conversation from that night. I just know we talked that night and then that was it. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. I don't even know if they alive. They was cool people, dog, but I don't know if they alive no more, man. But it don't matter anyway. It don't matter. Wanna know why it don't matter? Like, I got me a fine chocolate beautiful queen by my side right now, man. I ain't let her go for. No, it's not the video for that, but. But all right, I'm gone though, man. That's it for the 2 stories, dog. At the end of this whole fiasco of me getting catfish or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I can call it catfish because I did it to myself. I didn't know what they look like. I trapped myself. I talked myself into this and then found out that they look nothing like what I was expecting, man. But after all this happened, I ended up moving. You know, I moved from the area I was in for middle school, man. And when I moved for middle school, y'all, I missed all my elementary school homies, man. I still seen them. They were still coming to my house, but I did move, man. I moved from the area I was in. We moved out a little further out, man. And that was when shit started to get real for me. This is when I started to realize that elementary school is fun and games, man. When you get to middle school, that's when you start realizing how big of a dickhead niggas can be, man. So that's what I'm gonna leave y'all with. That's what I'm gonna leave y'all with. Cause when I got to middle school, that's when I realized, man, shit ain't what it seemed. Shit is not what it seemed at all, dog. It's some true dickheads out here. So we're gonna leave y'all with that. We're gonna come back next week. We'll start the middle school stories, man. But that's it. That's it for the elementary stories, dog. Appreciate y'all, like I said, for tapping in, being here through all the stories. You know, it was only 4, I think. 5, 6. It's 4 chapters, but it was about 6 stories, I think. I don't remember. I was just recording and posting them because I'm staying consistent. I'm staying consistent no matter what. So I just appreciate y'all for being here, man. I hope y'all tap in next week when the middle school stories start, man. But that's it. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Eat some good food. All that good shit, man. Remember, most important thing here, man. Keep spreading the positive vibes. There's already enough negativity in the world, man. I'm out.